Hey class, it's Maureen Curry back again, and I'm in the Blackboard shell. I want to go over week four's assignment and clarify some direction some students don't quite have even yet, but that's okay. So we'll go to the Learning Modules tab, which we're in. Click there, and then go to week four. We're in week four now. We're going to go over the German Expressionism. So we click in that to get into the folder, and as you see, under week four, there's a group of topics that are going to be discussed that are covered in chapter 6, the readings and the text. There's also a document here you can open. It's sort of like a mini lecture. There's a mention of the discussion board assignment for week four. Also, I have an extra credit opportunity here. If you want to watch the movie Loving Vincent, you have to pay a fee, but you can also write a little report and submit it to me via email and get extra credit. You're going to have a written assignment for this week. You have to define expressionism. What is a woodcut? The Japanese ukiyo-e prints. Their woodblock prints as well. Die Brücke, which means the bridge in German, the bridge group, painter group, German expressionist group. Der Blue Rider, which means the Blue Rider group. Define who they were, what type of characteristics they used, techniques in their art. The style of Art Nouveau, particularly in architecture. Jungestil, the German idea of sort of new art. Non-objective art, where things can just be abstracted. Stylized form, define that. And then what were the titles of some of Kandinsky's abstract paintings? How did he choose the titles? Why did he make such choices? What was he trying to convey about modern society? So you need to do your readings to answer that short essay in about a paragraph or so. So we're going to scroll up. Let's go to the discussion boards. Over here, you click on the discussion tabs. Now this week, I'm going to throw you for a loop because there's only one discussion board. So we'll scroll down to week 4 discussion board. I know you've had 2 discussion boards before, but this week there's only one. So you're going to discuss what are the similarities and differences between the Bridge and Blue Rider groups, the German expressionist groups you're reading about. What subjects did they paint? What were they trying to convey about modern society? What were they seeing in modern society? And how is this reflected in their art? If you notice the figures in this particular painting here by Kirchner, the figures nobody's making eye contact. They're all coming and going in a busy city street, and their faces almost look like they're African masks. So things are kind of uneasy, kind of isolated, strange. It's going to just before the beginning of World War I. And there's a video you can watch there, it helps. And then another painting here by Kandinsky, based on his concept of music and art. So you'll have to analyze that. And if you watch the following videos, also this is related to the museum visit that you are required to go. So there's some ideas here how to visit a museum. If you watch the videos, it might give you some ideas. Maybe you might go to New York City and go to MoMA. Lots of ideas there. But anyway, I want you to state which museum you plan to visit for the museum research report. How did you pick the museum and what do you hope you're going to see there? Maybe if you've gone already, you can tell a little bit about that. So basically, there's only one discussion board for week 4. It has 2 parts, though, so be sure and read all that. So I hope it helps you. And remember that by Thursday midnight, your initial posting to the discussion board, part 1 and part 2, should be up on Blackboard. So you would have one initial post, and then by Saturday midnight, go back in again and respond to 2 other students. So basically, it's 3 postings every week for each discussion board. From now on, we should have just one discussion board. So maybe that gives you a little less to have to write. So you can check into that. So this week we only have one discussion board, and the initial post to part 1 and 2 should be done by Thursday midnight, and by Saturday midnight you add 2 responses to different classmates, and they should be a substantive post where they include other research, ask questions, just kind of expand on the discussion. And those 2 responses should be due by Saturday midnight. And don't forget you have the written assignment also due Saturday midnight. So I hope that helps you get started on week 4. If you have any other concerns or questions about the course, please email me. It's pretty easy to remember, mcurry@sdccd.edu. And I wish you the best for week 4, and I look forward to your responses, how you felt about going to the art museum and what you learned. So all the best for this week. Take care.